What's the best interview that you had? What's your most, the one that you felt went exceedingly well?
Yeah, well, there have been a lot. Actually, one that comes to mind that is relevant to this region is an interview I did a while ago, actually probably 6 or 7 years ago, with Prime Minister Zenawi in Ethiopia, who, I don't know if you've ever had him on your show, but I mean, was, of course, recently sadly died, but was a very tough, single-minded, icy interviewee, and we had a really tough old exchange. But there were just 1 or 2 moments when I really felt that I'd sort of gotten under his skin. I'd revealed a side to his character that he didn't necessarily want to reveal, and it was particularly, in relation to his treatment of students, of some people in the press, some of the more repressive aspects of his leadership, which we really had a go at and led to a fascinating exchange. You can imagine.
It was fiery.
It was fiery. Oh yeah. I'm trying to think. There've only been a couple of interviews where the handshake hasn't happened. Only one interview where the guest just quit after 7 or 8 minutes and certainly didn't hang around for the handshake. But that's very, very unusual.
You recently interviewed Yoweri Museveni, the president of Uganda.
Yeah.
And you had a long chat with him regarding his journey in the past 25 years as president of Uganda.
That's
the
right.
young Museveni who stormed into Kampala saying he wants to change leadership. And now you're putting him in the spot and asking whether he's still the same man.
That's right.
And Museveni says, I am still the same man.
Yeah.
What did you make of that?
Well, I enjoyed the Museveni interview because he's still got some fire in his belly. He's still a man of passion. And also I kind of like the fact that he's prepared to say things which, perhaps some Western leaders would think were impolitic. He's prepared to talk like a genuine Ugandan who has strong feelings. And I'm thinking now about the discussion we had about, sort of gender politics and the issues of sexuality, which, are a very hot topic in Uganda. And he wasn't sort of trying to dress up his language in a way to be...
He put it out there.
He put it out there.
In fact, he said that the Western countries are trying to impose culture on Africa.
It was a very interesting discussion. And, listen, it's not my job, and I think, everybody watching this will appreciate, it's not my job to judge people, and I really try not to be judgmental, and I don't want to sound like this guy who thinks he knows it all or has got preconceived ideas of what's right and wrong. My job is just to ask really interesting questions. And I just felt